koutou, ngā mihi nui kia koutou katoa. You're here with Nadine and Karina from Kōrari, the Māori Public Health team here at Ngākete Mātauranga Pounamu Charitable Trust. Today we've got a very special thing happening today. We're doing Living with COVID, so it's a real chat with real people living with COVID in Murihuku. Today we have Jonty, we have Rubyjane, and we have Devon coming live, but pre-recorded, from Oraka out at Colic Bay, where they're isolating. So ngā mihi nui kia koutou, thank you for joining us today and thank you for indulging your mum.
Full disclosure, Rubyjane's my daughter and the other two I love as well. Kia ora kids, how's it going?
Good. Good.
How's the beautiful Colic Bay?
Stunning.
Stunning.
It's not the worst place to be isolating, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good here.
Hey, so we just wanted to have a chat to you about how you guys are going, just to let whānau know out there in the world what it's really like, because there's lots of, information out there, and we just wanted to know how you're coping. So who tested positive first?
Me and Jonty at the same time.
Yeah.
So the twins tested first.
Yeah.
Yes, they
And
did.
when was that?
Tuesday night,
Yeah, Tuesday last week.
day 6.
Day 6. Yeah, and then Rubyjane, when did you test positive?
Friday.
So Devon and Jonty, like, what was it like? Did you have symptoms? Were you symptomatic at the time and decided to get tested, or just because you've been away? Like, what was the deal?
We started feeling symptomatic on Tuesday during the day, but snotty, had some coughs, and we decided to get tested that night.
Were you surprised to learn that you had COVID, or had you been kind of around other people that were getting it?
Not really, since we went to Christchurch. So
Yeah.
It is a bit of a waiting game, so you don't have to wait any longer, you've got it. Had the symptoms, got tested positive. What were your first thoughts?
Oh no!
Tell work, isolate.
Yeah, let people know they're in contact with that we have actually tested positive.
So did you guys have like fever, cough, cold, sore throat?
Probably.
Yeah, definitely started off more of like a cold, sore throat kind of thing. Then it got worse, maybe to a more fever, but then it faded out really.
Was one of you worse off than the other one?
Probably at different days. Like
Yeah.
I was Tuesday night, and then she was probably worse. What, Wednesday, Thursday night?
Wednesday, Thursday is when I kind of got more sick.
Did you lose your taste?
No.
No. No, there wasn't a problem. And loss of appetite?
No.
Okay. So serious question, did you have an isolation plan, Rubyjane?
Right, so you know this better than anyone, Mum. We had thought about it, and so when they came back, we got them tested on the Monday, and they both came back as negative. But I think everybody just knew that it was going to happen. And then so on the Tuesday, I said to you, right, we're going to have to go home. We're going to have to make a plan. But then obviously that plan had to be made straight away as soon as they both tested positive. So we didn't really have a plan at all. It was just keep our other flatmate safe from it because he's really immune compromised. And that was kind of our only focus.
So that's really responsible there, you also rangatahi. So you decided to self-isolate together as a rōpū and you've gone out to Colic Bay.
Mm-hmm.
What supplies did you take with you? Did you get supplies? Did you have supplies at home ready to roll?
We put in a shopping order to my mum and she went out and got everything we needed. We made a meal plan for every day we're going to be away, and we got lots of tissues, lots of lozenges, everything we'll probably need over the 10 days.
Is there anything upon reflection now that you think you should have added into that, or maybe have gone with having a COVID plan when your mother started asking about that in November or December?
Running after COVID and trying to find it would probably be the first thing that I would have recommended.
What's that?
Don't go hunting
Yeah.
for COVID like me and Devon did.
We tried again.
Because then you put other people at risk. I don't know. I feel like it's not really something like other than just having like, I don't know, like cold and flu stuff at home. There's nothing really that it's harder to prepare for than what you think it is.
Yeah, because you can stock up for food, but then still not get it for another
Yeah.
few weeks.
So like, I think it's just kind of
Potatoes.
having a good group of people around you, especially outside of your isolation group, that can help you, like friends and family.
And has the Ministry of Health or Healthline contacted you guys since you have become positive?
Not directly, but the Ministry of Health contacted a doctor, or a doctor got a list of his patients who were tested positive for COVID, and Jonty and I are both asthmatics, so he reached out to us to make sure if we needed anything. We were isolating, and if we needed any top-ups of like inhalers or anything, so we were pretty all right.
So how have you been filling your days? Like how have you been keeping your spirits up and, not, have you had any anxiety or anything like that? Or
I feel like we've only like just kind of gotten through the worst of it, because the first couple of days, obviously these guys were like really sick, so it's kind of just like not running after them, but just making sure that they were okay. And then the last 2 days I've been sick, so it's kind of been the other way around. But today Devon started working again. I started going back to classes. Nothing. Just like watching TV.
We've been master chef in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Well, that's us, guys. So thank you so much for your time today and indulging us and being the first of our series of real life living with COVID chat. Ngā mihi nui kia koutou. You guys are awesome, and it's been really awesome to hear kind of the timeline of how it went down and what you guys have done to keep yourselves as well as you can. So all the best for the next 4 days.
take care.
Bye.
Thanks.
Ka kite.